What's up, everybody? It's Danger with the Lupus Update 6. Y'all know that I haven't been here for a while, partially due to my new channel that I will have in the link, and also just because I haven't had any real complications as far as my lupus going until now. So let's get into it. I was complaining to my mom about going to the doctor, not going to the doctor. I've been going back and forth for like a week, and so I finally was like, he's like, whatever, I won't go. To the point my mom was so mad that she was like, you know what, I have 3 kids. You're not one of my kids. And now she says a lot of things when she gets mad, but I've never heard her say something like that. So I obviously was like giving up on life, and she just thought I wasn't going to be here. So that's what made me get up and go. And they asked me what was wrong with me, which I really didn't know. So I was like, I feel like I had a stroke. My thinking was, they asked me what I'm here for. They'll run some tests, see I don't have a stroke, then I get to go home. But at least I got to lay in this bed for about 2-3 hours. That's how tired I was, that I felt like going to the hospital just to lay down. So we get there, running tests, blood, all these stupid things. I mean, not stupid things, but like the things they do. Come back and I'm like, oh, it's about to be time for me to go home. So the guy's like, oh, we do see that you had another stroke from the last time you were here. What? So I was like, oh shit. They moved me to the neuroscience unit or lab where I've been at for many times. This is like my 5th stroke. I'm not new to this. I'm very much true to this. I just felt like my life kind of disappeared. Like I was no longer me. So I don't remember everything that happened. I was just told things that happened. So I know I wasn't talking to my nurses. I had the covers on my head. And I was just so upset. I didn't want to be there. They wound up moving me to the cancer unit. I didn't have cancer, but I didn't want to ask no questions because I didn't want nobody to explain nothing to me because I couldn't comprehend it that well. You know what I'm saying? And I started getting dialysis. I could not understand for what. But come to find out, my kidneys were really shutting down, like a 5.4. My creatine's supposed to be at a 1, like your creatine's at a 1 for you healthy people. That's where mine should have been. It was at 5.4, so that's extremely, extremely high. I'm getting dialysis Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hated dialysis. Like, out of all things I've been through, with the strokes and the anemia, blood clots, I think dialysis was the worst thing that I have ever been on. It just made me feel drained. I didn't feel like talking. I was done. Before that, I had got Xoxo, which some of y'all know is kind of like for a lupus treatment. It's like an infusion. I had got that. Then I started dialysis because my kidneys were shutting down so bad. I wound up getting C. diff. That's something that you can only get at the hospital. It's like some type of bacterial type of thing. It makes you diarrhea on yourself, everything. Like, it's just a very disgusting thing. Like, I just felt so weak. Like, I literally woke up and somebody was wiping my ass. That's how bad it was. Clearing me up for that, that took weeks and weeks and weeks to go. So while that's happened, I can't get any more immunodepressants, which is a cytoxin, and they can't do the dialysis either because it's too much on my immune system. I'm just too weak. Somebody coughed on me, I would have got MRSA. That's how bad it was. So as they're not giving me the cytoxin, my kidneys started getting better. So I don't know if that one cytoxin treatment worked, but my kidneys came back down to 1, which is like a miracle, okay? Because I was on dialysis. That's how bad it was. And now I'm having nothing. I'm about to get out the hospital, and they had to give me some infusions before I can go home. This is like my 3rd or 4th infusion, so once again, not new to this. I'm very anemic. Like most times, your blood supposed to be at like a 12. Mine is usually at a 6. They gave me some infusions, and I wound up going home after about on the 19th. So I was there for like 6 weeks. I had gained so much weight while I was in there. I gained like 80 pounds. No lie. No lie. I was like, and my stomach was so big and engorged. And that's why I wasn't on camera either. Let's be clear. There was no way I was getting my ass on camera being that big. And it wasn't like, oh, I'm eating good. Well, I was eating Chipotle. A lot of Chipotle. Daily Chipotle. I had so much water on me. My legs were so big with the water that I couldn't even put my legs together. My legs were like burning. That's how bad it was. And then I wound up getting another type of bacteria, something on me. It was like it was painful, and it happened on my left leg. It happened on my right side. So they wound up clearing that up. They don't know what it was, but they wound up clearing it up. So I was happy. I was like, well, let's go. I go to my doctor. My doctor is overpacked. Okay, I was done. But so we're there from like 3 p.m. literally until 3 a.m. That's how long I was at the hospital. And my foot is starting to swell up, like the same type of feeling and inflamed, aching feeling I was having on my foot while I was in the hospital. My left leg and my right side was happening on my foot. So I'm like, oh shit, we got to figure out what's going on. So my doctor's like, well, I can't see you here. You're like, you need to go back to the hospital, all this stuff. I'm like, look, lady, I was in the hospital for 6 weeks. I'm not going back. So I go to ER. I'm telling the people, like, look, I got all these problems. I need y'all to find out what's going on and let me go. So they let me come in and my potassium's up. Never heard of that before. Their main concern was getting me down with my potassium. And they were going to send me home. I was fine because I didn't want to be in any more hospitals, especially downtown. Call me what you want to call me, but I'm not from that part of town. And I'd rather be in my suburban hospital and then I come home. So they get my potassium down and they let me go home. Me and my mom walk into the hospital after 12 hours of being in the ER. And my mom's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, are you good to get in the house or what? I walk in the house. The step had to be literally this high. Like a couple of inches. Like 2.5 inches. I can't get my leg on there. I fall. Damn. I wish I can get inside. So my mom is looking for me like, Denisha, are you in the house yet? I'm like, actually, I'm outside. She come outside. She's so melodramatic. She's like, oh my God. She's going off. My dad's pissed off because he's like, why would you leave her out here? Of course she's going to say she's okay, but you know she's not. That was a piece of shade. I wound up going back to the hospital again for like another 10 days. And I finally got up getting out on the 29th of March. I went in there. When did I go in there? March 2nd. Rewind. I had another stroke while I was in the hospital. So there was nothing that I was doing. It was something, once again, with my blood clotting again. So they realized, okay, you know what? Maybe when this girl, she's taking her medicine since 2011, she really does take it, but it fails her. So they actually witnessed this time. So they saw that. I'm glad they saw that so they know I'm not like a dumbass. So I told you guys I had the infusions before I left the hospital the first time. Had 2 strokes. Once when I got in there and went on my way out. Had a staph infection. Had the C. diff. I gained 80 pounds. Thank God I'm down from that. I'm still fat, but it wasn't like before. I'm back on prednisone, 40 milligrams. They tried to drop me down to 20, but that was making my head and stuff hurt. And that wasn't a good look for me. I just want to be out of pain. So if I got to be on the prednisone to be out of pain, that's what I'm going to be on. And my friend Fanae told me that it makes you not sleep. So that's really pissing me off. But whatever. What else was it? Talking about my leg swelling up, right? That is really about it. So I'm back home, feeling a lot better. I'm on some better medicines. I'm doing chair yoga, which is like keeping me off of my feet or whatever. So that's good. I really can't complain. I feel fine. As I always tell you guys when I come back, I feel fine. So we're going to keep it up. I'm still on the C. diff medication. I'll be on there till like the 28th to make sure that I don't start that shitting again. That's the lupus update. I do have a new channel that's kind of funny and things like that, the opposite of here, because this is my like true life. I don't know if everybody knows that I have this channel. I have a lot of subscribers on the other channel, and I don't know if everybody knows I have the lupus, but if y'all watch this video now, y'all know I do have the lupus. I've been dealing with that since 2011 of November. So I could have said November 2011, but that's where I've been dealing with it from. So that's basically it. And this is Danger, and I'm out. Love you.